As everything continues to escalate in the Middle East, there is the possible war, not even the possible war, but with American planning and practicing drills possible to attack Iran. The supreme leader in Iran, that is Ali Khamenei, has shown an interest of begging for mercy from the United States, even prior their initial statements that he has publicly publicly stated that declaring death to America, death to Israel. He feels now he's being totally overwhelmed and he feels like he has no any other door or rather than just giving. But will he giving in change the United States desire and drills and stop conquering Iran again? That will not hold water anymore currently, because the main objective is what we call the regime change in Iran, and at whatsoever cost, the US, Israel, and their allies are ready to do what they can do to make sure that there is a change in leadership in Iran from the brutality that has been caused by the IRGC, the Islamic regime of Iran, and all the things that they've caused and they've done within, all the atrocities that they've committed in Iran, all the deaths that they've committed in Iran, the greatest being whatever happened during the 2 days of protests on 9th and 8th of January, where thousands, tens of thousands of people are considered to be killed by independent reports. The government admitted, or Ali Khamenei admitted that it's only 3,000 people who've been killed, but the independent sources are suggesting more of those numbers than what we can see, what you can be told. There are many people who are arrested and put in jails, and it's known like it's now not just deaths on the street. They have changed the tactic. They are not killing people on the streets, but they are killing the thousands of people that they had already arrested and imprisoned for protesting or calling for their own rights. And that is what is getting deeper and worse for Ali Khamenei. For the first time, Ali Khamenei has already named a couple of people who might be his successor. That only means one thing for Ali Khamenei, that he knows that he will not survive anymore and will not be there to speak for the IRGC. But as he names those people, I think just putting those people on the list of the people to be targeted, because the main objective of US, Israel, and their allies is to completely do away with the Islamic regime in Iran and give the people of Iran a democratic leadership, a democratic government, perhaps a Pahlavi coming in and re-establishing the 1990s Iran, the Iran that was democratic, Iran that was much better than what we are seeing before the toppling by the Islamic regime of Iran. And that is the main objective. Regardless what other proxies that has come into say that they will totally attack US ships and US treasures, and there is Israel. If US comes in or if US attacks Iran, that doesn't hold waters anymore. What is holding waters now is the main objective that they have to do away. The US, Israel, and their allies have to do away with the Islamic regime of Iran for once, completely and for all. And these guys will never be in the book. They'll remain in the book of histories like they existed, but not to be a danger to the people or not to cause the massive deaths that they're causing unto the people. The RGC government has been considered, or it is the very government that has been accused of funding all the terror activities around the world. That is from the pockets of Ali Khamenei, or the proceeds of Ali Khamenei, funding the groups like Hezbollah, funding the groups like Al-Shabaab, Boko Haram, Hamas, name all the splinter groups that they have been funding. And that is the main target. That's why Donald Trump said the the Rwanda that is headed, that is in the Middle East, it's not just a target for one country, but it will target several countries. And when we say that, you mean they also target some of those fractions that are outside. As they have always chanted death to Israel and death to America, now I think the song has changed. Now it's death to Islamic regime, death to Hezbollah, death to Hamas, death to Boko Haram, death to Al-Shabaab and any other fraction that has been funded or been enabled by Ayatollah Ali Khamanei. This is the end and now the establishment of a new government in Iran and new governments around the world and the complete ceasing of there is terrorism activities around the world. Subscribe and keep us on the tools to give you information that you're looking for from wherever station, from wherever country, and we're here for you as always.